Our nation celebrates Vivekananda Jayanti, the birthday of Swami Vivekananda, on 12th January every year. In 1984, the Government of India declared this day as National Youth Day, and since 1985, the event is celebrated in India every year. The philosophy of Swamiji and the ideals for which he lived and worked could be a great source of inspiration for the Indian youth. Swamiji personified the eternal energy of the youth and their restless quest for truth. On this occasion, let us understand the 4 Ds of our life: desire, direction, determination, and discipline. An intent, passion, and desire to achieve something, working on the right path to achieve it, topped with firm determination and discipline, are the mantra of success. On this day, let us take the pledge that we will adopt the ideas and values of Swamiji in our life and will try to become valuable citizens for our nation. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Hello everyone. On this beautiful occasion, National Youth Day and the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, I would like to recite a beautiful poem written by him, Hold On Yet a While, Brave Heart. If the sun by the cloud is hidden a bit, if the welkin shows but gloom, still hold on yet a while, brave heart, the victory is sure to come. No winter was, but summer came behind. Each hollow crests the wave, they push each other in light and shade. Be steady, then, and brave. The duties of life are sore indeed, and its pleasures fleeting vain. The goal so shadowy seems and dim, yet plod on through the dark, brave heart, with all the might and main. Not a work will be lost, no struggle vain. Though hopes be blighted, powers gone, of the loins shall come the hears to all. Then hold on yet a while, brave soul, no good is here undone. Though the good and the wise in life are few, yet theirs are the reins to lead. The masses know but late the words, heed none and gently guide. With thee are those who see afar, with thee is the Lord of might. All blessings pour on thee, great soul, to thee may all come right.
Secondly, I am going to tell about life and work of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was born on 12th February 1863. His original name was Narendranath. His guru's name was Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Swami Vivekananda gave a message of spiritual unity to the world. He travelled all over India and abroad. His speech in Chicago is very famous. Throughout his life, he strived for upliftment of common people. So, Swami Vivekananda was a great leader and social reformer. We pay our respect on his birth anniversary.
I am going to recite poem name is Life. written by Swami Vivekananda. I look behind and after and find that all is right. In my deepest sorrows there is a soul of light.
Namaste, I Aradhya Anurajan of class 3rd here to recite a poem, The Living God, written by Swami Vivekananda. He who is in you and outside you, who works through all hands, who walks on all feet, whose body are all ye. Him worship and break all other idols. He who is at once the high and low, the sinner and the saint, both God and woe. Namaste, I am Nini Anurajan of class 3rd C, here to recite the English poem Peace, written by Swami Vivekananda. Peace, behold, it comes in might, the power that is not power, the light that is in darkness, the shade in dazzling light. It is joy and never spoke, and grief unfelt, profound, emotional life unlived, eternal death unmourned. I am Nigita R. Swami Vivekananda was born on 12th of January in 1863 in Kolkata as Narendranath Datta to Vishwanath Datta and Bhuvaneshwari Devi. He was an extraordinary child with spiritual thoughts. His education was irregular, but he completed Bachelor of Arts degree from the Scottish Church College, Kolkata. His religious and monk life started when he met Sri Ramakrishna and accepted him as his guru. Later, he led the Vedanta movement and the Indian philosophy of the Hinduism in Western countries. In 1893, Swami Vivekananda represented India and Hinduism at the Parliament of the World's Religions held at Chicago. Swami Vivekananda died on 4th July 1902. Let us all remember this special day.
I, Angel Sunil of class 5th C, am going to recite a poem written by Swami Vivekananda. The title of the poem is A Blessing. A blessing. The mother's heart, the hero's will, the softest flowers, the sweetest feel, the charm and force that ever sway, the altar fire's flaming play, the strength that leads a love obeys, far-reaching dreams and patient way, eternal faith in self in all, the light divine in great and small. All these and more than I could see, today may Mother grant to thee.
I am Vardanish of 6C, going to recite a poem by Swami Vivekananda. No one to blame. The sun goes down its crimson rays, light up the dying day. A startled glance I throw behind and count my triumph shame. no one but me to blame. Each day my life I make or mar, each deed begets its kind. Good, good, bad, bad, the tide once set. No one can stop or stem, no one but me to blame. I am my own embodied past, therein the plan was made. The will, the thought, to that conform, to that the outer frame. No one but me to blame. Love comes reflected back as love. Hate breeds more fierce hate. They meet their measures, lay on me. Through life and death their claim. No one but me to blame. I cast off fear and vain remorse. I feel my karma sway. I face the ghosts my deeds have raised. Joy, sorrow, censure, fame. No one but me to blame. Good, bad, love, hate, and pleasure, pain. Forever linked go, I dream for pleasure without pain. It never, never came. No one but me to blame. I give up hate, I give up love. My thirst for life is gone. Eternal death is what I want. Nirvanam goes life's flame. No one but me to blame.
Arise, awake, and don't stop until you reach the goal. Good morning to one and all present here. Myself Vivekananda of class 7A here to present a small speech on Swami Vivekananda. As we all know that today is 12th January, the Vivekananda's birthday. So let's go to him. Vivekananda's original name was Narendranath Dutta. He was born in a Bengali family in 12 January 1863 and he died in 1902 July 4. So, his birthday is also celebrated as the National Youth Day. Swami loved India very much. His message to the youth of India was, be strong and be fearless. His father's name was Vishwanath and his mother's name was Bhuvaneshwari Devi. He was very talented in swimming and wrestling. He was also a very brave person. Because of his bravery and intelligence, he became the leader of his group of friends. Swami introduced Hindu philosophies of Vedanta and Yoga in Europe and America. He was influenced by the teachings of Mahabharata and Ramayana. Pavanputra Hanuman was the ideal of Swami's life. All of Vivekananda's quotes have a very undertone meanings. For example, arise, awake, don't stop until you reach the goal. They alone live who live for others.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Myself, Siona Ipen of class 9A is here to present a speech. I want to start my speech with a slogan. In the conflict of heart and brain, always follow your heart. Yes, it's written by Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda, born as Narendranath Dutta, was an Indian Hindu monk and a philosopher. He was a chief disciple of the 19th century Indian mystic Ramakrishna. He was born on 12 January 1863 in Calcutta, Bengal. Born into an aristocratic Bengali Kastya family of Calcutta, Vivekananda was influenced towards spirituality. Vivekananda was one of the main representatives of the new Vedanta, modern interpretation of the selected aspects of Hinduism in the line with Western aristocratic tradition, especially New Thoughts. His interpretation was and is very successful, creating a new understanding and appreciation of Hinduism within and outside India, and was the principal reason of the enthusiastic representation of yoga. Meditation and other Indian spiritual self-improvement in the West was explained by modern Hindus derived their knowledge of Hinduism from Vivekananda directly or indirectly. Vivekananda spread the ideas that all sects within Hinduism are different paths to the same goal. He was a powerful orator and a writer, but he was not a scholar. His main work, Raja Yoga, consists talk delivered in New York. I want to end this speech by some of his words. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest the divinity within by controlling nature, external and internal. Do this either by work, worship, mental discipline or philosophy. By one, more or all of this, be free. This is whole religion, doctrines, dogmas, rituals or books or temples or forms are but secondary details. Thank you. I hope all of you are doing great. Bye.
Malavika M of class 9C, and today I am here before you to speak on the life and work of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was a noble Indian saint and a great philosopher who led a life with great principles. He was born on 12 January 1863 in Calcutta. His original name was Narendranath Datta. His father's name was Vishwanath Datta and he was a successful lawyer at the Supreme Court of Kolkata. His mother, Bhubaneshwari Devi, mostly influenced him as she played an essential role in shaping his character. She was his first teacher who introduced him to English and Bengali alphabets. His whole family was spiritually inclined, which had a significant impact on his upbringing. Narendranath did his schooling from an institute founded by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar in 1870. He stood first in his matriculation and joined Presidency College for his masters in philosophy. Narendranath became a devout principal of Sri Ramakrishna. He would often approach his guru with doubts and the latter would alleviate them. Sri Ramakrishna is also said to have encouraged Swami to become a sage and prophet. Known for his inquisitive nature, Swami Vivekananda often questioned different philosophies. He would often question monks if they had really seen God. The explanation that God was omnipresent and cannot be seen could not convince him. As such, his guru, Sri Ramakrishna, imparted the teaching that became the symbolic of Swami Vivekananda's life, experiencing God by means of serving humanity. He was given the name Swami Vivekananda by his guru, Sri Ramakrishna. He, along with his other disciples, established the Ramakrishna mission in 1879 after the death of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, which to this day is engaged in rendering voluntary social service to the poor and the distressed. He went to America to participate in the Parliament of World Religions held in Chicago in 1893. In his long lecture, he explained to the world that God is one and is like the sea, and that all the religions are like different rivers to terminate in the sea. He believed that education is the key to a better society and is vital for the flourishing of the nation. He took his last breath on 4th July 1902. Swami Vivekananda was an inspiration not only to India but to the whole world. His four classics, the Jnana Yoga, the Karma Yoga, the Raja Yoga and the Bhakti Yoga are outstanding treatises of Hindu philosophy.
Myself Akshara Kumar of class 11th. I am here before you to deliver a speech on the life and works of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is one of the explicit personality among those people who started a new awakening in India. His real name was Narendranath and was born on January 12, 1863 in Calcutta. He was from a highly educated family and was a gifted child with high thinking, an intelligent mind and strong willpower. He completed his graduation in English major in 1884 to 85. His mother wanted him to pursue law, but Swami Vivekananda's mind's thirst was to get hold of spiritual knowledge. He would spend maximum time conversing with saints and monks and wandered needlessly in search of truth, and he never attained any peace and satisfaction. Then he came in contact with Sri Ramakrishna, who influenced him, and he became his devout follower. Swami Vivekananda's teachings have left a tremendous impact on socio-cultural traditions of India. His teachings mainly focused on the Upanishads and the Vedas, and he believed that they had a great source of wisdom, strength, and energy to humanity. Swami Vivekananda gained thorough knowledge about the Indian religion and philosophy. His main teachings of principles was that serving humanity meant serving God. His teachings mainly focused on the four cardinal principles that were the non-duality of the Godhead, the divinity of the soul, harmony in religion, and oneness of existence. He constructed and established a group known as the Ramakrishna Mission, a group of preachers and saints to help the needy, weak, and miserable. Education is a tool that provides better living conditions. A country's progress and flourishment is directly proportional to its social life. Swami Vivekananda emphasized and attached a great significance of the role of education as the building block of the society. However, he passed away on July 4, 1902. So I would like to conclude my words by saying that Swami Vivekananda's name is a treasured component of the Indian history. He is a worldwide role model, and we need to put efforts to teach his qualities and become a better human as a whole.
I'm going to recite an English poem written by Swami Vivekananda. The title of the poem is Peace. Behold, it comes in might, the power that is not power, the light that is in darkness, the shade in dazzling light. It is joy that never spoke, and grief unfelt profound, immortal life unlived, and eternal death unmourned. It is sweet rest in music, and pause in sacred art, the silence between speaking, between two fits of passion. It is the calm of heart. It is beauty never seen, and love that stands alone. It is the song that lives unsung, and knowledge never known. It is death between two lives, and lull between two storms. The void whence rose creation, and that where it returns. To it the teardrop goes, to spread the smiling form. It is the goal of life, and peace its only home. Thank you.
Sisters and brothers of America, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of the most ancient order of monks in the world. I thank you in the name of the mother of religions, and I thank you in the name of the millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects. My thanks also to some of the speakers on this platform who, referring to the delegates from the Orient, have told you that these men from far-off nations may well claim the honor of bearing to different lands the idea of toleration. I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal toleration, but we accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. I am proud to tell you that we have gathered in our bosom the purest remnant of the Israelites who came to southern India and took refuge with us in the very year in which their holy temple was shattered to pieces by Roman tyranny. I am proud to belong to the religion which has sheltered and is still fostering the remnant of the grand Zoroastrian nation.